So let me just clarify. So she's talking about getting bagged by a white boy, right? So she's so happy about it, right? So she's giving her story of what happened with this situation, and also talking about the backlash that she got as well. So that's what she's happy that she finally bagged a white boy. You hear a lot of black women talk about, we're not just dealing with the black dudes, we're not dealing with the dusties, because we have other options. Oh, we can go outside. We can go to other races of men. They always bragging about that, but you don't see them in droves marrying them either. They gonna just play you too. They gonna just sleep with you too. If you willing to go over and throw that cooch on them, and then they gonna take it, and then they gonna run away too. Look, I'm all for it. If you can go somewhere else and get what you're looking for, do it. Life is too goddamn short. If you can go over and get you another man of another race and he'll marry you and build a family with you, do what you got to do. The same way I feel about passport bros. If y'all can't find what you're looking for here, go find a woman. If this woman is a good woman and she's willing to get on your program and y'all work together, why not? But these women, oh well, because we, as black women, we have options. We have options, and we can go and get us a white man, or we can get this. Well, go get them. Because they keep saying that, but what they keep running into is what they don't want to run into. You keep running into those men who they might pay for the meal, and then they want something after too. They want some of that chocolate, and they gonna get that chocolate, and then they gonna ghost you. Because if you're not the type of woman that they want, it don't mean you. Listen, if you overweight over here and you go over there overweight, you think that's gonna change? You think they're gonna be like, oh yeah, we want her? If you can't get a man here, you think it's gonna be easy for you to go somewhere else and get one? With your attitude, the obesity, all the things that is an issue for a lot of women. You think you're gonna go over there and just get you a husband? He don't care about none of that either. You think he gonna let you talk to him crazy and act like you act and be these boss chicks? No, they're not gonna allow that. So this is why you don't see a bunch of women going divesting and really they had man get to go to Pound Town on you, and then that's it. And that's all it is. But they won't really say it because you want to continuously focus on the black men just being deadbeats. But then you go somewhere else and you get the same type of treatment, but you don't call that out because you don't want to expose them. You rather expose your own men and say how bad they are, but you don't want to expose the fact that you went over and so-called divested and you got the same damn treatment. You didn't get nothing better. But I don't know why these educated women don't see it. You still have to be a quality woman no matter whether you try to divest or not. And quality woman doesn't mean you just make a lot of money and you got a degree. The same way I don't believe that a quality man is just based off of how much money he makes. That's just how I see it. Like Kevin Samuel said, that at the end of the day, he count marriages. That's what really matters. When a man is willing to give you his last name and commit to you and only you. There's a lot to be said about that, honey. And y'all not, and it ain't even getting a relationship. It's just transactional. You're not even getting a man who's willing to say he's with you. Come on, it's just all transactional. If you got plenty of men that want you, at some point you should be able to bag one, right? For real, bag one. Like you should be able to get one. Is the goal to have them all want you and never get one? Or is the goal to have a lot of them after you and you actually get one and you get the one you really want? What's the goal here? Because if the goal is just to say you got men who are in your DMs, y'all got it. Y'all have it. If that's what you want, kudos to you. But I thought the ultimate goal is to get the man you want, right? The so-called high value man. Isn't it the goal that you can get one who's committed to you, married? You can say, this is my husband, I got him. Isn't that the goal? Or is it the goal just to sit around and say, oh yeah, they're in my DMs. Woo, look at them, Okay, she done dated a white boy and whatever. Now she done went to a woman. Now she liked the woman. So I guess she go all kind of ways, So all kind of ways is the way she go, and whatever. Who knows? They could be making this stuff up. I wouldn't be surprised. But either way, whether you making it up or not, it's still a hot goddamn mess, in my opinion. I'm sorry, that's just my opinion. We all have an opinion. And my opinion is that it's a hot goddamn mess. And this is why a lot of these women find themselves complaining and confused. Why nobody want to be with me, no woman or a man? And why I can't get take me seriously? And why I'm by myself? I look good, don't I? They start asking themselves, don't I look good? What's wrong with me? You're doing too much. You're expecting too much, confused at the same time, and wonder why you can't get a man or anybody to really love you and really want to be. It's just a hot mess. Where does this end up? This is my thing. This is what my husband would say. Well, okay, so where does this how he talk? Well, where all this ends up? I want to see where this ends up. That's what he said. Because that's what I'm thinking. Where is all this gonna end up? I just think we're just going to be in a place where we're going to have a bunch of women single with their kids, and the men are going to be scarce. Men are going to be in a whole nother community, living their lives with other women, making children. Like, the Black community is already jacked up. And it's not getting any better. We're more divided than ever. Women want to blame it all on the men, and the men want to blame it all on the women. There's no in between. There's no cohesiveness. There's no togetherness. Everybody's just blaming each other, and nobody's looking at themselves. And from my experience, that does not work out. When you can't take accountability and accept your part in something, it's never going to work, because you're never going to see yourself. And if you can never see yourself, that's a problem, because nobody wants to be looked at as the villain all the time. Like, oh my God, we're doing this together, but all the problems are me and nothing's you. When I see that you're doing things, that's a problem. That's a delusional mindset. And that's a selfish mindset. That's a entitled mindset. Like, you make no mistakes. You're perfect and you make all the mistakes. So I'm going to keep bashing you and keep telling you, you need to change. You need to do this. You need to do that. You need to wake up. You need to do better. And you can just sit back and just do whatever the hell you want. No, that does not work. That's a recipe for disaster. And so that's what I see happening, where we have a bunch of women who are delusional, who lack self-awareness, don't take any accountability. They think that they're prizes. Even if they got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 baby daddies and babies, they really think that they are the prize. They can do no wrong. And men are the ones who have to keep on changing and making things better. Men are tired. Men are done. They're saying, no, I don't want to have to deal with these combative women, and you constantly blaming me for everything. Why do I got to keep leveling up, while I'm supposed to take you as you are, accept you as you are. You going to making the changes. You're never wrong, but you keep doing things that are not beneficial to the relationship. You still want me to just do everything for you, and you do nothing. That's a one-sided deal, and that's never going to work. That's why they are by themselves, and even they can't take it. This is why the majority of women leave the relationships, because they can't even deal with a man who is a man who's going to stand on business and not let you do whatever it is you want, knowing that that's a recipe for disaster. They can't deal with that. You can't deal with a man who knows his worth and knows what he wants, and he's standing on that, and not letting you come in and try to take over and derail his plan that he has for his life. So when you can't do that, and you can't control him and what he wants to do, they leave and then claim he was too controlling. No, he knew what he wanted, and you didn't want to follow. And this is why, as much as women say, I want a leader, I want a man who lead me the right way. No, you don't, because when he leads you the right way, it's not going to include all the shenanigans that you're used to. It's not going to include all of the bull that you're used to and the way you ran your life and ran it in the ground, and now you want him to be your savior. No, he's going to run it the way he sees fit, and either you get with it or you get gone. And I think that's what they can't take. You want a man that you can control, that you can tell what to do, and he just think you're so beautiful, and you're just everything to him, and he can worship you, and he just let you run things into the ground. That's what you want. And then you want him to listen to you, follow your lead, do what you say, and then when it all shoots to hell, now you want him to still be responsible to pick it up, while you can just sit on the sidelines and say, oh, well, you did it. You fix it. No cooperation, no participation, no help whatsoever. This is the nature of a lot of women.